We are Frank and Fern with JavaWalkerWorld. Join us on our journey to quench your thirst for the simple pleasure of a good coffee and explore our magnificent world one step at a time.
See, we're starting to move furniture around, but every day we have to go into town because we have no Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi. So what do we do? How do we live without any Wi-Fi? I have no idea.
Get in here and have to climb up a big tree and hang off the top of it.
Anyways, it's there's not much we can do outside anyway. We're hoping in the summertime we'll be puttering around outside, which is our favorite thing to do.
Still lots of
And anyway, so every day it seems like we're going into town, which is a half-hour drive from here. But from where we used to live, when we used to live in the country, it was the same sort of thing. If we ever wanted to go into town, we'd have to drive about a half hour to go into a bigger city. Although Campbellton is not that big, we are getting acquainted with Campbellton and what all the services have to offer. Yeah, things that we're trying to accomplish today is to pick up some water test bottles in town so that we can do a water test, although the seller has assured us the water is high quality. So it's just a formality for us so that we feel good about what we're drinking. We're also trying to get our internet done, and the weather has warmed up quite a bit.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Close the door.
Close the door.
Let's see what it looks like. Much better. I like that. Good morning. We're just getting ready to put a sign at because there's no road sign that gives our civic address, and we're expecting internet installation today, so we need the fella to find us.
So we gotta go stick these. The for sale sign is still on there because it's buried in the snow. Agent can't take it off. So we're gonna put in our own sign so our installer can find us, so we can finally get some internet. I'm getting tired of climbing up that pole and sitting up there looking for Mr. Ziffel.
downtown Campbellton. It looks like it's rush hour here. I know this place looks much prettier in the summertime. So, we're trying to think of, Campbellton has a bridge that links Campbellton to St. Croix in Quebec. Quebec is just on the other side. They're part of the whole Appalachian mountain range through here. So we're going to go over the bridge to experience that. So take you along. Still has ice.
Ice cubes, ice breakers. This driving along here reminds me of the show Taxi. The intro to this show.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote.
Now on the other side of this river is Campbellton, New Brunswick.
So I looked at the clock and I'm saying, how the hell is it only 12 something? It was like 12 something when we were over there.
So the time
The hour, yeah.
the time changes from Quebec to New Brunswick
Across
an
the
hour.
bridge will be younger. Across the other way.
So they must celebrate New Year's
Oh,
Eve
shoot, that's
twice here in this community, because obviously these are like twin cities in two separate provinces.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me.
Supper for us, we're going to have sausages, which I'm going to do in the air fryer, which is my favorite kitchen tool that I have. I just absolutely love it. And we're going to have some salad with that, and Frank's going to have some pasta to go along with the sausage. Let's take a look. They're getting there. There we go. It smells delicious. And this is just a little bit of carb. Fresh
Got some
strawberries.
fresh strawberries. I just picked them fresh at the Walmart
produce department. And we're going to chop them up and have for dessert.
Yeah,
You're gonna-
whoa.
Whoa. You saw that one.
He takes the whole head off of the strawberries.
You didn't see that one as a...
He does that with Parmesan. Frank's got his pasta with his sausages, some sun-dried tomatoes, salad, some strawberries with sugar for him. For me, I have my sausages and my salad and some strawberries. Way too many strawberries for me, but
You're
who knows?
special.
I'm special. Bon appetit, everyone. We still have the dining table, which we are planning to sell. We've had a lot of interest in it. We put it on Marketplace. We've had a lot of interest, but everybody seems to say we're too far away from wherever they are. So yeah, so a lot of people, so we need to find somebody in the area. So I guess Marketplace is just going to a more populated area, and when they inquire about it, they see how far away we are and they can't. But we've got it for sale, and if anybody wants it, it's a nice table. It's just a little bit too big for this space. So yeah, we keep bumping into it. So our plan is to replace this table with an IKEA island. IKEA has a really nice island that is black with a nice butcher block on top, and I think it will square off the area a little bit better. It will have seating for two, and it will have the the extra counter space that we need here, because although there are a lot of cabinets in this cabin, we have a lot of cabinets. I don't even have, like, most of the cabinets are still empty. So there's plenty of cabinets. There's just not enough counter space. So having the island will give us the counter space that we need. When Frank and I are cooking or doing anything in the kitchen, the two of us are constantly bumping into each other, and that's because that table is too big for that space. And you can see I don't even have it centered under the light. Because when I did have it centered under the light, we could hardly move around the refrigerator. If you notice, our workstations here are all right next to each other. Like, it's just a lot of bumping in this zone. So I think the island will correct that problem. This is the
chair that came with the
the chair that came with the cabin. Frank doesn't really like recliners, but it was free and included, and it's in excellent shape. So if Frank doesn't like it, it ends up being Fern's recliner. What do you think?
There we go.
So we've got our desk, our little chair here which has some storage. We're going to put a mirror there, and then we'll put some artwork in there, little greenery, something that will make this look pretty.
Leveled off the TV here. That looks.
He's just installed the TV, hung it on the wall.
Does that look okay from back there?
Yeah, I think so. And we've got now our Wi-Fi all connected. That little coffee table that we have there, we're gonna, once we get a console of some sort there, we'll put the wires in behind the wall and put a console for some storage. We'll move that little coffee table to where this box is right now, and we'll do that. And you'll notice that we moved the couch to
The old stud finder. Oh, look, found a stud.
the stud finder found the stud.
That straight there. It's on that thing. Someone was eating cheese doodles last night.
Not me. Looks pretty cozy. So remember, the coffee table is going to be moved there. We're going to be getting an IKEA console there, TV console or a buffet, something that will give us some storage. We were looking at the furniture in this area to buy, and it's super expensive. So IKEA is going to be it, and it will have to be when we come back next time, because the closest IKEA to here is 5 hours away. Is it nice and level? What do you think, guys?
It's a stag.
A stag to go with the stud.
There you go. Two dudes.
Two dudes. It's a cabin after all.
Stag and a stud.
Now he's got another picture to hang there.
I guess the previous owners had trial and error. They used pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes.
All those little
Little
holes,
pinholes.
little pinholes will be hidden away behind our huge picture. So what do you have there?
Picture of like our agent says, the woods.
The woods.
Woods.
You can't be in New Brunswick and not appreciate the woods. Are we level?
Let me see. Level. Leveling over in this case. Great. There. How does that look from back there?
Perfect. I've got rubber things at the bottom of the picture so that as you walk by, you're not, touching it. It doesn't just move. So it's just like a little silicone, little rubber thing that I put. I think that looks pretty good. In the camera, it actually looks kind of small, but it's actually very big for this wall, that piece of art. So we like it anyway. I hope you like it, and if you have a better idea or a comment about our artwork, please send us a comment. It's coming along. So our idea is where the desk is, we're gonna put a mirror there, some sort of mirror that looks a little bit like a window, and then we'll have these two little floating shelves to put some artwork or some plants or some decorative.
Now Frank is trying to fix the toilet paper holder because it's always crooked for some reason. So, what do you think of our little bathroom bears and giraffe? Frank and I are always a little bit whimsical when it comes to our things.
Show you what we're doing here in the bedroom. Right now, we've got 2 bar stools as our nightstands. So we were looking for some nightstands for here in this area. Super expensive. So once again, IKEA is going to be our best friend. And when we go home back to Ottawa, we're very close to an IKEA. We'll just pick up some nightstands. And I'm not too sure whether or not I'm just going to put a little table on one side and a small dresser on one side, the other side, or put 2 matching nightstands. I haven't decided. Let me know what you think. And that's another piece of artwork right there that we picked up, and I don't know if you can see, reminds me of the Smoky Mountains whenever we go down to Florida and we're driving down, and it just reminds me of that area there.